What is going on, everybody? TD Presents here, bringing you guys my new series, All In to Win, where I'm going to be picking every single team with the updated rosters. Unfortunately, we don't have the rookies, but it's still going to be a lot of fun. I kind of want to talk about my predictions and hear your guys' predictions for these teams for the upcoming season. Now, if this is the first video you've seen of mine and you're looking for an actual MyGM series, be sure to go to my channel. I do have a Seattle Supersonics MyGM series going on right now. Yes, the Seattle Supersonics. I took the Milwaukee Bucks, I moved them to Seattle, and it's a ton of fun. The series is going great right now. You guys have been showing me a ton of support, so I figured why not do this. I've seen some other people, some other YouTubers do series like this. Lost and Bound is one of them, but we are using the updated rosters like I said, and also I kind of want to talk about my predictions and hear yours for these teams. So if you want to see more of this series, be sure to hit that like button and comment what team you want to see me do next. So I figured the first team I'd pick is the Miami Heat. Life after LeBron James. Probably a scary thought for some of you guys, but honestly the Miami Heat are going to be just fine. They will make the playoffs. I think they're going to be around the 5, 6, maybe even the 4 seed in the Eastern Conference, and then with the Paul George injury, I think that honestly makes them better than the Indiana Pacers. So obviously Pat Riley, he wants to win, and that's what we're going to be trying to do in this episode. It's only going to be one episode long, but I'm giving myself 2 seasons to try and put together a team to win the title. You guys saw I moved Luol Deng. I didn't want to make the trade, but Taj Gibson, a young power forward, very good player, very talented, and also we got Kirk Heinrich, who is an excellent role player. I couldn't pass up on the deal. But then once we made that trade, Michael Beasley, who was the starting power forward, got upset, wanted to be traded, so we moved them to the 76ers for their first round pick. Hopefully it's a lottery pick, we're just gonna have to wait and see, but you can see after we made those trades, we went on a pretty nice win streak. We ended up winning the division, so in the playoffs we got home court advantage, and we are taking on the New York Knicks. You guys are going to see the playoff tree in just a second, but first let's take out the New York Knicks. Let's take care of business. Game number 1 at home in Miami, we get a solid 5-point victory, and game number 2 the same exact story. We get the win by 11. Game number 3 we get a chance to take control of this series, but we end up losing by 4 points, but it's alright because game number 4 we're going to come back. We got that veteran leadership now, and we get a 16-point victory. So with a chance to win the series at home, we do just that. We get a 101-100 victory, and now it's time to take on LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. How epic would this matchup be in the postseason if Dwayne Wade's healthy? They got Luol Deng, Chris Bosh. I don't know if it would be close. I think the Cavs are going to be awesome this year, but still, the Miami Heat, they would have a chance. It'd be interesting, and it would be a lot of fun to watch seeing LeBron go up against the Miami Heat. And it depends. Are they going to have Andrew Wiggins or Kevin Love? Right now, it looks like they're going to have Kevin Love. But anyways, we get down 0-2 in the series, but we come back home, win game number 3, and game number 4, once again, winning a close game. So we get a chance to win the series. Game number 5 is important, but we end up losing 106-93. And then our GM, or I should say, our owner comes to us and says, we need to force a game 7. Hopefully we can do that. Game number 6, backs against the wall. You see we get some injuries, but we end up losing 118-105. So just like that, the Miami Heat are eliminated from the playoffs. You can see the Chicago Bulls went on to win the NBA championship over the Portland Trail Blazers. Not sure if I would bet on that matchup happening, but hey, season 1 is out of the way. We made it to the second round, lost to LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers, and now it's time for the NBA lottery. You can see we end up getting the number 6 pick, and we got that pick by trading Michael Beasley to the 76ers. So in the draft, Wiggins goes number 1, number 2, Marcus Smart to the Milwaukee Bucks, Julius Randle goes number 3, so eventually at number 6, the best prospect available was Joel Embiid. We kind of do need a center. We can move Chris Bosh to the 4, but then again, we made that trade for Taj Gibson, so my plan is to trade Joel Embiid, and you can see if we give up Joel Embiid in a 2016 first round pick, the Charlotte Bobcats will give us Kemba Walker. I really didn't want to trade Embiid, but I had to do this trade. You can see the fans are excited. So Kemba Walker, Dwayne Wade, Danny Granger. I know Granger isn't that good at this point in his career, but in 2K, he is an absolute beast. Taj Gibson at the power forward, Chris Bosh at the 5, and lucky enough for us, Mario Chalmers is perfectly happy coming off as a 6-man. We got Tony Douglas, Kirk Heinrich. We have so much depth at the point guard position. And then we got some other guys, Josh McRoberts, Greg Oden, and also Haslam coming off the bench, finishing out that rotation. So we started off the season on a roll, 5 wins in a row, and we kept it going. This team is playing some serious basketball. You can see we're 8-2 at this point. We just beat the Dallas Mavericks, and we kept this going the whole year. We end up getting the number 2 seed, and we are taking on the Washington Wizards in the first round of the playoffs. And even though we've played excellent all season, we got Kemba Walker leading the way. The Washington Wizards come out in game number 1, beat us on our home court, but luckily game number 2 we blow them out. And taking a look at the Wizards roster, that is a pretty good team. John Wall, Andre Miller, Gortat, Paul Pierce, Otto Porter. They got Nene, they got Von Lane, the draft, Kyle Anderson. That is a very good team. But we go on, we beat them in game number 3. In game number 4, we come out with another victory. And once again, we close out the first round of playoffs in 5 games. So now it's down to 8 teams left in the playoffs. We see the Cavs advance. That's who we want to take out in the semifinals, or the Eastern Conference Finals, I should say. But first, we can't get ahead of ourselves. We got to take on the Detroit Pistons. We come out, we take care of business in game 1. Game number 2, once again, another 14-point victory. But game number 3, they come back. They end up beating us by 3 points. In game number 4, they beat us by 13. So the series is tied at 2 apiece. Game number 5, we lose 110-105. And can you believe it? Game number 6, we get blown out by 20 points. You can see here, the press is saying after such a successful season, it's going to be a disappointment to lose in the second round. So unfortunately, like I said, we're only going to be doing 2 seasons. We got Kemba Walker, we had Wade, Danny Granger, who's a beast in 2K, Taj Gibson, and Chris Bosh. But unfortunately, we lost in the second round both years. I was kind of surprised. You can see once again, the Chicago Bulls go on to win the NBA Finals. So if you guys enjoyed this episode and you want to see more like it, just drop a like and leave a comment down below on what team you want to see me do next. If you want to see more of my Seattle Supersonics MyGM series, don't worry, a video will be out tomorrow. And if you haven't seen that yet, be sure to go check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. If you guys want to see me start a second MyGM series, comment that down below also, because I'm pretty intrigued by the idea. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's all I got for today. I'm TD Presents. Peace.